Do not approach me. Do not approach me. Oh, excuse me. Stop it right there. Do not approach me. Well, you dropped your wallet back there. I don't care what you have to say. I can't stand it anymore. I'm speaking out. And even when a woman sticks up for a man, even she gets kicked off TikTok.
This is exactly why so many men are just done with dating. Because, trust me, no man wants to approach a woman that does not want to be approached.
Remember when I made that video defending that guy for shooting his shot, trying to get a date from a girl at a gas station?
Please don't try to could I get you Snapchat?
Number one fear of men, rejection. And you're going to make a video making fun of him for trying his best to show interest in you. And so the result, canceled me from TikTok, costing me millions of dollars. Well, this time, a woman did the exact same thing.
Some of the creatures that come up to me with the confidence they have,
She calls the man a creature. Some of the creatures that approached me, he actually had the audacity to come up to me, look at me. Look at her with her hat, makeup, and filter, trying to act like she's a 10. Imagine if I did the same thing. Oh, I got on my Montclair. What is this thing called? And so you got on your beanie hat, you think you're a 10, you got on makeup, and you're using a filter.
A man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye."
How dare he approach me and have the audacity to say, "You caught my eye"? Next time a man approaches me at 30 feet away, I'm going to say, "Do not approach me. Do not approach me." Oh, excuse me. Stop it right there. Do not approach me. Well, you dropped your wallet back there. I don't care what you have to say. You're a 6 and I'm a 10. Sick of it.
A man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye. How about we close him? Keep him sealed tight. Shut, actually."
And so she's making jokes and making fun of this guy. For what? For shooting his shot. And remember this. 86% of women want men to make the first move. It is well known that guys have to, not want to, have to shoot their shot, have to go and approach women in order to get a date. Whether it's in person, on Instagram, DMs, Tinder, whatever, men are approaching women. That is what women demand. It's what they ask of them. And so if women don't want men approaching them, why don't y'all just start asking men out? Why don't you all make the first move?
So ladies, I will say this until I am blue in the face. It is not a big deal for a man to approach you that might be interested in you. You are overthinking it. All you have to do is say, "No, thank you. I'm not interested."
Does that not sound like the video I made? Exact same video, got canceled, cost me millions of dollars. Oh, you don't care about Coach Greg because he drives a McLaren, all kinds of vehicles, $1 million houses, and he's got money. I still don't like losing millions of dollars over defending a man for his right to approach a woman and shoot a shot. He's not doing anything inappropriate. He's not groping her. He's not saying anything he shouldn't have. Shooting his shot. Hey, you're beautiful. I like what you're wearing. Do you want to go on a date? What's your Instagram handle? Is there anything wrong with that?
Trust me, no man wants to approach a woman that does not want to be approached. And definitely not a woman that thinks this way of men. Because no man wants to convince you to be with him.
The guy has to ask, or how will he know? How will he know without trying? Women, it's not an insult for someone to go and approach you. For someone to say you're attractive, that you caught their eye, it's a compliment. And yeah, you might have a boyfriend, you might be married, you might not be in the mood, you might have had a bad day. But it doesn't give you a right to be a freaking cookbook. And so this is all you need to do. Sorry, I'm not interested. I understand what you're doing. I'm not interested. Hey, I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. Is that so hard? Do you really have to make fun of them, call them creatures? How dare you approach me? I'm a 10, I look so good. Meanwhile, if it's a 6'4" good-looking guy in his business suit driving a McLaren, you're saying hi. I know you are. I know for fact you are. You're not making a video saying some 6'4" hot-looking supermodel in a business suit when a McLaren approached me. You're not saying anything about them. But if it's a 3, heavens forbid he's below you.
It is not a big deal for a man to approach you that might be interested in you.
And so women, if a guy comes and approaches you, it's not a big deal. You're allowed to say, "I'm not interested." And stop saying, oh, he's going to then follow me, he's going to do something to me, and he's going to do all kinds of things I can't say on YouTube, because that's what you said the last time I talked about this. Just because there are people in the world that have gone through bad things by being approached by men doesn't mean that everyone in the world needs to shut down. How in the world would people meet anyone if you can't go and approach someone in the gym, gas station, restaurant, movie theater, the friggin' coffee shop? I don't care. You need to be allowed to approach girls. You need to be allowed to shoot your shot.
You are overthinking it. All you have to do is say, no, thank you. I'm not interested.
Response to this video contributing to my account being permanently banned. Permanently banned for her saying that woman who said, oh, it's a creature who approached me, caught my eye. How can you go and approach me? Stay in your lane, boy. Really, she's banned for defending that man.
But if you actually take offense to it because you see yourself as better than him, that sounds like a you problem.
And so what is it? You're an 8 and you can't stand the thought that a 5 thought he would have the guts to go and say hi to you? To ask you out on a date? Your ego is so fragile that if anyone that you see as being below you on a physically attractive scale, or that their sexual market value is lower than yours, that you can't handle it. That you then have to go to friggin' social media to express your disdain for men of this world.
I don't understand how some women can listen to this video and what they think I'm saying is that women should want to be approached by men. No, of course there's going to be women that don't want to be approached in that moment, and that is okay.
And so she's not saying that all women should just want men to approach them all day long. Yeah, I get it. Not everyone wants to be approached, especially if you already have a boyfriend, girlfriend, you're married, whatever. Of course, you don't want to get hit on every day. But remember, society has put it on the burden of the male's shoulders to go and ask women out.
What I'm asking women to do is to put themselves in a man's shoes for 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm not interested. You don't even have to do it in a particularly nice way. You don't have to even smile and say it with enthusiasm. Sorry, I'm not interested. 2 seconds. That's all it takes. Guy sees that, you then look back at your car. Guy sees that, you then walk away. Guy sees that, you put your headphones back on the gym, and you go about your business. You don't have to make a video saying men are losers because he said that I caught his eye. There are so many worse problems out there than a guy thinks you're attractive.
Please don't be offended by a man approaching you because it has nothing to do with him feeling entitled.
And so think of it. How is it offensive? It's offensive, really? If a 3 on 10 woman or a man, a gay male, I don't care who it is, a grandma, a 59-year-old, an 89-year-old, approaches me at the gym, gas station, restaurant, movie theater, wherever, and says, hey, you caught my eye, like your physique, like the way you dressed, like the way you talk, like the way you looked over at that wall, whatever, I don't care. It's not an offensive thing for them to say. Just because I might think I'm more attractive, that I have a higher sexual market value than they do, doesn't mean I'm going to take offense. And if I do, that's a me problem. It's not a they problem. They're trying to be nice. They're trying to talk to me. Perhaps they want to be friends. They want to date. They might want a selfie to talk to you. You don't know. And so what is wrong with that? How is this bad?
He does not feel entitled at all. Trust me. He just feels scared more than anything.
And so leave out the comments saying, oh yeah, she's scared that somebody's going to take her and do this to her and do all that. Yeah, I don't need to hear it. Yeah, there's women who are scared. There's problems in this world. But guess what? You have to live your life. Are you going to sit home in a bubble your entire life? If a guy approaches you at a gas station in mid-daylight, remember, it's not at midnight all by yourself. Stop writing these comments. If a guy approaches you, it's okay. You're probably not going to die. He's saying, hi, it's not a life or death situation.
And I want to reiterate that if you're a woman that is offended by a man approaching you because you see yourself as better than men, then it sounds like more like a you problem. Stop reporting this for misinformation.
And so I can see in the comment section, I'm glad you got your account back. And so at least in her case, she was able to say, hey, this isn't misinformation. This isn't spam. This isn't unwanted sexual content. But in my case, you think they listen to me? Nope. 58,000 negative comments saying that steroid guy with that crazy voice, that loser, that rapist, that cookbook, that this, all the thousands of Kate comments that people said about me, because I defended this man, you're the reason why I don't let my daughter go out at night. You're the reason why I will not do this or do that. Perhaps there's one guy at the gym you have your eye on. You like that one guy, you hope he's there at 5 o'clock every day when you show up, and you wish he would talk to you. But he doesn't. He's shy. He doesn't want to end up in a video or a woman's making fun of him, or perhaps the gossip at the gym. Oh, that guy is a loser. He asked me out. And then people start talking about it, and it's embarrassing. And so remember, to the Chads out there, you don't know what it's like. If you're an 8, a 9, or a 10 on 10, you're good looking, you're tall, you're rich, you're handsome. It's not going to be something you have a problem with. But for the below average looking man, guy who doesn't dress as well, doesn't have as much money, he's not charismatic, he's very shy, very difficult for anyone to approach anyone at the gym, the movie theaters, restaurants, anywhere. Very difficult. And so that's why 50% single men not had sex in the last year. And so let me know in the comments section, what do you think of all this? Would you not prefer if women would just start asking men out? Why do women require men to ask them out? And when they do so, they get mad. This is how it works. And so ladies, stop spending thousands of dollars on yourselves, trying to get your hair done, lips, makeup, filler, wearing a frigging beanie hat, trying to look cool, putting on every filter you can find to make yourself look so hot, and then embarrass and put down men for shooting their shot. And for the guys out there dating, please consider to pick up harder than last time. You know, for the downstairs, you also have G-test to improve your testosterone numbers. Also, GO2 Max, improve cardiovascular endurance. Acti Builder and Turk Builder. You can get these all on my website. Don't forget, code Greg, 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to like this video if you in fact liked it. Watch at least one of those 2 blues. 1 out of 2 would be great. And you know it, the cookbooks, the training books, my Circle Diet book, Light Source, how to lose weight, keep it off for the rest of your life. And we have the free diet and training program, close to 50 pages. We've got over 300,000 newsletter subscribers. Head over to my website, code Greg, 10% off. And until next time, I am out.